What is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and in today's video, boys, I'm going to be going over a way that you guys could get any card in the game. It could be a dark matter, it could literally be any opal in the game. I'm going to be showing you guys a method to basically get and secure any card in the game in 2K21 right now. So we're going to get into it. I'm excited, man. Let me show you guys how you can get literally any card in the game for free. Boys, according to my YouTube analytics, 57% of you guys are not subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed and you do end up enjoying the content, man, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and of course it can be undone at any time. We're gonna get into the video though. Let's get into my method. Let's go. Now, boys, when I say you could get any card in the game for free, I mean it. Like, you're not gonna have to spend a single dime on this game. Usually when people really want a card, when people see a card that's like super exciting, they want to spend money on the game to get that card because they know that's probably the easiest way and the best way to get it done. But I'm here to tell you right now, bro, it is not the easiest way to get it done. There's actually two methods I'm gonna be showing you guys, or two different routes you could actually take to get any card in the game. Now, it doesn't matter what card you desire. It could literally be the most expensive card in the game. It could be this Ben Simmons. It could also be a cheaper card, like, you know, this Bobo that just came out this weekend. It could be any card in the game. All you got to do is basically, first of all, find the card that you want to get. So for example, I really want this Bobo right now. I already have the MT, so I can go ahead and buy him, but you can literally do this even if you're starting from scratch. A brand new account could do this method. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's very simple. It's basically a method to show you guys how to go from a little amount of MT to a lot of MT in no time. So basically, bro, first of all, find the card that you're gonna want to, you know, get. For me, it's gonna be this Bobo, so that's the one I'm gonna use for the example for today's video. The next thing you got to do, there's two different routes you could take right here. Number one, you could either, you know, snipe right off the bat, or of course, number two, you could actually play some game modes in 2K to actually get yourself enough MT to actually get on some better filters. So the two ways I would recommend, of course, would be sniping and playing the game. The first one, which is playing the game, there's actually a few things you could actually play to get the MT, and all you need is 20,000 MT. If you have 20,000 MT, that is all you're gonna need. If you have 20k, you're pretty much set and ready to go. But if you're trying to make the 20k, of course, you can play triple threat offline. You could, you know, maybe earn yourself some diamond consumable packs, or of course, you know, some quantum packs, end up pulling something. Or of course, the one I would recommend is triple threat offline. Now, if you struggle with online game modes, then of course go to offline. But if you're good at online game modes, I would definitely recommend TTO online. All you got to do is literally win a few games, get some prizes, sell the stuff you pull in packs, and you should be at 20k within an hour to two at max, which is not bad at all. The first 20k is the hardest. I'm telling you right now, after that, it gets way easier. So once you have that 20k, you're pretty much on one pathway, and it's gonna be sniping. Now, obviously, if you choose to snipe at first, you're gonna have to be on a lot of budget filters, for example, the 500 filter. But if you have that 20k from playing the games, you're already pretty much halfway to the card you want to get, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by that. Boys, of course, the first way you want to get started is get to 20,000. I don't care how you do it. You can type in locker codes. That's another great way. We got a lot of locker codes out right now. Type them all in, sell everything you get, and you should be at like 20,000 MT regardless. And then the next thing you want to do once you're at 20k is literally go on this one budget filter. This is the one I would recommend. All you got to do is go Galaxy Opal up to 20,000 MT and just spam this search. Now, you're going to want to know your prices. You're going to have to do a little bit of research on your prices. For example, Jokic is not really a snipe. Dirk Nowitzki is not really a snipe either. Those are like the two cards I would kind of stay away from. But you know, any other card is pretty much a snipe, and if you sit on this filter long enough, you should be able to get a few snipes. I actually was on this filter on my no money spent and made 20,000 MT in profit in like 20 minutes. So I'm telling you, bro, it's easily doable. Anybody can do it, and all you need is 20k MT to start with. So you're really not gonna have a lot of, you know, pressure to get that 20k to actually start this filter with. And once you get started, you're literally on to, you know, getting the card. And all you got to do is use this filter, Galaxy up to 20k. Like I said, bro, sometimes, you know, the price changes, so adjust accordingly to when you're watching this video. But you know what you want to do is literally snipe all the way until you get to 100k. And yes, this is the best filter to do it with, just because, you know, it's easy, it's simple, and you're really not gonna have to, you know, hesitate on a snipe. If you see something, you're gonna know it's a snipe right away. So definitely use this filter, and once you're at that 100k, that's when it literally just becomes easy, and that's when you basically pretty much have the player. Boys, once you have your 100k from, you know, this Galaxy Opal filter, or if you already have 100k and that really didn't apply to you, listen, bro, this is where it gets kind of hard. Now, I'm not gonna lie, by hard I mean time consuming, not really, you know, difficult. You're not really gonna have difficulties with this, but there's two different routes you could take when doing this. Now, the first route is actually specifically sniping a player. Once you have 100k, you gotta realize, bro, that is enough MT to get any card in the game. 100k is enough MT to pretty much get every card in the game, because I mean, me personally, last year I built my entire god squad off of 100k opal snipes. I got GOAT T-Mac, go LeBron, go Giannis, all for 100k. And I know it's time consuming, but it's worth it because you're going to be saving a lot of MT and of course money that you would have spent on packs if you're, you know, one of those people that spend money on packs. But the way you want to do this is simple, bro. All you got to do is find the player you want. For example, Ben Simmons. Now, the best way to do this is when they're first in packs. So you want to look at the cards when they're in packs. That's the best time to do it at. You do not want to do this like 3 weeks after Ben Simmons has left packs. It's not going to work. I'm going to show you guys a different method for that in a few minutes here. But the first method is you literally want to just search up the player you want, put it on dark matter, and you want to specifically snipe this player. You don't want your mind going on any other player in the game. All you want is Ben Simmons. You're going to get him for 100k if he pops up. And all you got to do is just sit on this filter. Now, of course, it might take you hours and hours and hours. It might also take you like 10-15 minutes if you get lucky. It is kind of based on luck. But at the end of the day, regardless of how long it takes you, bro, you should be able to get the card eventually. This is what I did all of last year. So this method has literally been, you know, through the mud. I've literally done this for every card I got last year. And honestly, it's pretty easy. I hate people, you know, buying cards for full price because I know you can get them for cheaper, bro. And I hate myself buying, you know, cards for full price. I never do it. Ever. I just go on the filter and try to snipe myself any card I want. Now, if your card, let's just say, has been out of packs for a while and he hasn't been back in packs. So for example, let's just say I wanted, you know, Tracy McGrady, dark matter. What I would do, I would take kind of a different approach. Now, this right here is basically the way you want to earn MT to buy the card. Now, I know I said I hate buying cards in full price. Sometimes you really don't have a choice when it comes to some old cards. So if you really want to get an old card like T-Mac and you didn't get him at the time when he first came out, obviously searching him up by name would work when he first came out. Right now, it really wouldn't work because there's not many T-Mac snipes going up. What you would have to do is you would have to sit on the regular filter where you could actually get this card. So dark matter, 500 MT minimum buyout, spam the refresh, and just buy anything that pops up that is a snipe. Obviously, you're going to sell every card that you get. You're going to make a profit from it, and you're going to take that profit to bid on a T-Mac. Now, I know I just said I don't want like buying cards at full price, but like I said, man, if you didn't get the card when it first came out and you really want it and it's an older card, you're gonna have to use this method. I don't recommend it. I really don't use this method myself. I usually just, you know, hard scope whatever card I want and get it for my team. But if you guys want to use this method, feel free. It's pretty much the same thing. You're making MT, you're making profit with the initial 100k you had, and then you're just buying the player you want. So it's as simple as that. That is literally how I build my entire God squads on every 2k, bro. I've been doing this since like 2k15, building these God squads, you know, and basically just getting snipes and just making the best team possible for absolutely free, and basically just, you know, not spending full MT on cards. So boys, I do want to show you guys a perfect example of how this method works. So for example, let's just say I ended up playing some TTO, getting 20k, then getting myself to 100k. If you guys want to see a full video on how this method works, I can literally start a brand new account and do it for you guys. But this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and try to target this Bobo. This is a card I've really wanted over the past, you know, week, and he's still in pack, so I can literally, you know, just hard scope this card pretty easily. Now all I gotta do is literally find the price I want to pay for him. So for example, I want to pay less than 70k for this Bobo. I have my filter set up, and then all I got to do is just spam the filter until one pops up. And I'm telling you, bro, if the player is in packs, usually people are pulling packs at all times throughout the day, so most likely there's going to be a few that pop up here and there. It might take a while, but it's worth your while because you're saving money, you're saving MT as well on paying full price. So definitely use this method, and I'm going to use it right now. I'll be back with you guys when I get myself a Bobo, if I do get myself a Bobo, because it's kind of early in the morning. But let's try it out and let's see myself get a Bobo. And boys, after 15 minutes on the filter, bro, we ended up getting the card I wanted for way cheaper than what he's going for. He's actually going for 20k more than this right now on the market. So right there, I just literally showed you guys how the method works. It literally works by targeting cards that you want that are in packs currently. Now, obviously, if it's an older card, you're going to have to kind of make MT, then go ahead and purchase it. But if it's a newer card, you can literally just do what I did, spend 15 minutes on the filter. Sometimes it might take you longer. I'm not saying that it's going to take you 15 minutes, but, you know, for me right now, you guys can see I pretty much got the card I wanted for way less than what the market was going for. And if I wanted to, I can literally start an account from scratch and do the same thing and get the same card for literally free. So boys, to really quickly summarize everything I just told you guys, basically what you want to do is you want to play TTO or TTO offline to earn yourself 20,000 MT. Once you get 20k, you want to hop on the Opal filter, spend some time on that filter. It's a nice budget filter. You should be able to get to 100k within a few hours. It might even take you days, but at the end of the day, bro, you're still getting the card for free. No matter what pace you go at, you can go at a slower pace or a faster pace depending on how much time you have in that day to actually snipe. Now once you do all that and once you have that 100k, if the player you want want is in packs, all you got to do is literally go ahead and hard scope him. And if the player you want is not in packs and he's been out for a long time, what you want to actually do is you want to go ahead and just sit on a regular filter like the dark matter filter. That's the one I would really recommend, because you can make the most MT very fast on there, and basically make MT off that filter and spend it on the card you want to buy. Now I know, you know, paying full price for the card is not really a W, but at the same time you're getting that MT for free because you're making it while being on the filter with that initial 100k you got. So it's as simple as that. That's pretty much gonna do it for the video, man. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next one tomorrow, man. All love, peace.